Hello and welcome. Today, I continue with this kind of silly game. I left off on a non-mandatory mission that I didn't really feel like doing at the time, but I'll do it now. But it's, what, a dream mission that's meant to be digging deeper into the character's story? Yeah, I need to launch 3 hostiles out in 1 turn. There are currently only 2 that will work for. Which means I need to wait for reinforcements. But it's gonna be a lot of... If I walk here, they're gonna shoot me? Yes. It's gonna be a lot of broom breaching. So I have to wait for those to spawn if I want to get this. It's not that interesting. .50 cal Overwatch fires the first person to enter their line of sight down that line. I can't kill this. I could hack that. I guess this will do. Which shouldn't shoot anybody. Okay. Now, this is a new neutralizer? Yes. I have 2 of these. I don't trust this game. I'm pretty sure angle-wise this shouldn't work. Yes. If I moved here, that would static blast too far. If that moved. Not there. I don't need to move there. No, I want to move there to like see what. Yeah, I can't chain bolt. It's just not gonna work. I'd have to shoot that as well. Wait. Normally they indicate what is going to spawn ahead of time. They only spawn once you're there. Okay. I see how that works now. When did this guy aggro? No, they just did. Okay, they aggroed right away. It's just the visuals were not totally clear. Okay, it's fine. I didn't see the laser. Yeah, that movement's fine. They do not have any form of reduction. That would not be ideal though. Sure that even if I do this, yeah. This guy will show up, probably run over here. I won't be able to knock him out a window. The neutralizer will neutralize, so I won't be able to do anything on that side. This guy's pretty easy, as long as I can get to a good angle. If I could just get rid of this, it would be fine. Whatever, let's just see what happens. Let's see where this guy goes. Oh, okay. They did not run where I would have expected them to. Okay. The grenade doesn't count, so they can grenade that guy. Chain bolt is a default 2 knockback. There's my task. I will stun myself to do that. Oh, I only need to do one of them. Okay. I could have done this one. That should be fine. Weird. Writing rules is important. I could have blocked that earlier, huh? I'm always insecure. It never made me dream about talking to a clone before. What's different tonight? You tell me. Wait, are you doing our therapist? This isn't about me. Oh my god. I can never tell Robin my dream self roleplayed him. Yeah, best to hide any abnormal thoughts from your therapist so he'll like you more. That's probably the play here. Alright, you're dying to tell me. Why tonight? It's finally sunk in that you're never going home. You'd built an identity for yourself. There, as a PI, you clung to it. Now you're wanted in the DSR and an illegal alien anywhere else. Hard to see how you're gonna get another license to go snooping in other people's affairs. Well, in people's, not other people's, but it's implied. I could do it off books, maybe I could make cheese. I wouldn't say being a PI was my identity. I could do it off book. How would people find you? Word of mouth. Whose mouths? There'd be mouths. I'd find mouths. I want to stop saying the word mouth. Let's skip the cheese joke. Last time Daryl brought in a mouse, you opened a case file. You wear your license when you go for coffee. And Banks is the first person you've met in a year without telling them you're a PI, only because she was in the middle of murdering someone at the time. Even then you gave her a business card on the ferry, I remember. Let's just get on with this. What do shields? Riot stick, bludgeon target, armor, reduces direct. Okay. Everyone that I take out needs to be defenestrated. I'm pretty sure. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, bad positioning. But I can't even target them? Because I wasn't clicking the right person. Well, I'll have to restart. So these cannot be blocked. That should be the correct spot for that. She should go to a position where she can launch guy straight out. They can, oh yeah, they can just walk through me. Forgot. It doesn't really make sense. It does change the approach. But it is also incredibly dull. Well, I can't. Having extra targets is actively detrimental here. No, I can just do this good. They just didn't explain that because why would they? Still too close. Could I... Okay, what happens if I throw it right here? Okay, it knocks that guy back. Okay. Kind of a boring stage. can't throw it at my feet. So if this is the final shot, it does get the bonus. Okay. Cool. Kind of just a tedious level to get that achievement. 20 is good. You're panicking because I actually don't have that much interest. These are the alarm guys. The alarms are here. And I have 3 turns. So turret there, controlled over here. That can be breached. I'm assuming, yeah, I can't redeploy there. Okay, so this guy could be blasted. These are mana. So I can get that next turn. This can get me here to get me there. Gale grenade should save. I think before she moves in, she should probably... Does this hit? I don't think it does. Oh, it does, good. That went a little further than I expected. Okay, that'll finish that guy off. Some weird stuff in this area. Can't. Be something nice if I could detonate that midair. Okay, I can't do anything there. Unless I can get a better angle. Nope. Not quite. Nothing else I can target. She could push herself a little bit. I'm assuming this won't explode. Oh, it did. Good. Didn't help too much, but... Okay. You will... Full strength. Chain bolt. Oh, you're out of mana. I didn't account for that. Target there. There's no explosives to bounce. I have an ally that I can bounce off of though. Go 1, 2, 3 to knock them there, but then that guy will definitely win. Try to eat the best to just take a moment. The angles. I wish this went in the correct line because then it would definitely hit that. Now we get it here. I want to finish this turn. I don't think this is gonna work. Because I need to do one more damage and I have to push one further. That waste of a Gale Grenade actually might have been the problem. I still think my opening was fine. Grabbing the mana could be worth considering. Maybe Gale Grenading some of these folks could be good. Yeah, now that's gonna change. Yeah. And what I did last time was launch these guys. I wonder if that is better. It is not lethal until I do that. Can I just win it right here? Not quite. But it'll be cleared next turn. So that breach was a waste of time. The turret was probably necessary. It's all about clinging to a job because they're desperate. I don't really... I just don't care. That's an Overwatch. This is not an Overwatch. Okay, what do they want me to make Steve hit another Steve? Another Steve? Steve spawns over there. Okay. I can kill this guy really easily. Like, move here. The angle might be wrong, but get shot. This Overwatch is over. I need to get to there. I could have positioned for Broom Breach, actually. That's better. Then... he kind of hit himself. That's really funny. Okay, can you grenade this guy? No, you can't. I'll have to wait. Yeah, they chose to go against walls, so that's not helpful. Work on killing this Steve. I bet they're gonna move and this guy's gonna move this way, this guy's gonna move that way. I'm not gonna be able to do it. They actually moved in a cooperative manner, but they're shooting in the wrong directions. Okay, can you... Nope, because they're hiding against walls still. Unless this guy goes all the way to the end. Then it's just... That's the only way this is gonna work. Did he get hit? Oh, I didn't know they went first. Okay, that did hit, at least. I don't want another Steve to show up. But they do. I have no reason to feel bad at that point, okay. Because Steve already showed up. All team members must reach the zone. Okay. Pretty good level, this particular stage of this one. I get to kill Steve the Traffic Warlock a bunch. Oh, it gives an upgrade. Can chain through twice as many targets if you have 2 mana to spend. which is action compression, basically. But they can become all wintry. I go back and clear that, maybe. Break extraction resistance. Chapel still runs supply trains from Libely into Colin. Wait, does this character create the snow? That's very, it really doesn't fit with the warm aesthetic. They leave it from this cargo outside of Aldo. We take it out. We stake it out until Chapel train comes in, let them load up, then jump on the back after it leaves the station. Won't it be moving kind of fast? Well, it's just started to accelerate, right? Won't they just find us and stop the train? What if we wait a boringly long time? Okay, what if they find us and stop the train? Right, we need control of the train before we go loud. This guy's got a sword on his back now. Jen, the gap at the front should be breachable, but not from the ground. Can you draw a breaching glyph on a flyby? It's never come up, but I'm excited to be living the kind of life where I find out. I'm chalking that up as an extremely stressful unknown, but it's still our best bet. Once you get in, you'll politely eject the driver, disable the emergency stop system, and we'll work our way toward you from the back. I want to be moving kind of fast. Nah, freight trains take a minute to even reach walking speed. Are you a train nerd? I was a Navy seer. This isn't my first train heist. But yes, of course I'm a train nerd. Aw. I didn't buy this needlessly accurate miniature freight train because I thought you guys would need a visual aid. Okay, good, because that did seem patronizing. That's fun. Alright, got it. Ultimately, we are gonna have to fight a whole train full of Chapel forces, right? Sure, but a train is just a series of rooms. And you think we can clear any series of rooms? Well, we're three not incompetent wizards who have breached some moderately hostile rooms without dying unrecoverably yet. I think I actually lost confidence from that pep talk. They've always did these. I don't have the swagger. It's fun enough. Freight train to Kalan. No stops, no refreshments, no tickets. Jen, we're in position. We cleared a breach. One sec. A loud static blast from the comms. Okay, yep. Emergency brakes disconnected. Go nuts. We'll probably go carefully and quietly. Banks is shaking her head vigorously. Thanks. Why? I guess this new place is cold. Because they look like they're very warm. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of those to clear. Finish with all team members at full health. Hit 2 enemies with a single spectral skull. That is relatively easy. These are just tracker, yep. Spectral skull. Can I... If I move here, can I do... this? Rewind. It's better to go here, grab this, shoot this guy, and predictive. Oh, it's gonna be a back and forth, it's gonna be weird. One car down, sit tight till we get there, don't engage alone. Right, yeah, that would make a lot of sense. All team members must reach the green zone finished by the end of turn 2. But I don't need to kill all these people. This guy here, launch cleansing vessel, launch the projectile that arcs over cover, dealing minor damage and draining all of their mana. Fires in the foresee phase. It is targeted. It is targeted. Chain bolt is very good. Oh, they're under cover. They're in cover. That's cool. This won't kill this guy, I'm pretty sure. Yep. That guy dies easily. This guy does not die. Yep. Pretty sure jumping here is the correct play. I guess I could, like, move and then still get hit, so it's probably better to not get hit. Wait, does not kill because it... No, I thought it killed. No, it killed before because it was the last hit. Okay. Welcome just shoots at anyone who attacks their allies if they can see both the attacker and the victim. Doesn't retaliate if attacked themselves. Interesting. Does a spectral skull count as an attack? Yes. Figured there was a non-zero chance. None of these are walls. I can't create a door. That knockback would do 2 damage. Wait, no, the armor doesn't affect damage from hitting walls, so it would do 3 damage. And the skull could finish it off. I think. Yes. Hitting that guy's kind of a waste of time, though. Okay, time boost. And maybe actually move. That would be a good idea. I don't think I can double hit this guy and hit that guy, but that's fine. Oh yeah, that is a wall. It was a sedative cocktail. What is the actual... Oh, there's reinforcements back here that cannot be blocked. No door to open. Shoot, I didn't read the actual task. Cause 3 total extra knockback by making enemies unsteady. Can this guy get angry if I do this? He does. Okay. Is easy to kill. Wait, they can't see, I guess? Feels odd. Because it only looks like a half wall, but I guess it's just for visual clarity. That changes a lot of stuff. Then I can transference that. Boost again. If I shoot. This guy. That was weird. So that's how that works? They actually get the knockback direction. Huh. It's pretty cool. I want to do something with that. But if he just directly shoots this guy's fine. The only issue is she would be in the way. It looks like that. That's a very wasteful method. Yeah, too wasteful. Oh, it does indicate line of sight. Neat. If does knockback on direct hit. If they transfer that, does that, it does count as 2, good. Just need one more good knockback. That would shoot me. I didn't expect that. Oh yeah, the follow-up shot actually works. Oh, that was a waste of the extra action. Oh no, I took damage. Because I hit myself with the poison and it does poison ticks. I forgot that it actually does damage. Kinda wanna not hit that explosive barrel. So transference is simple enough. I can blast this guy, knock them easy. However, I thought a transference works. If I get him in a position where it could transfer, it'll be pretty good. Shoot that, transfer gets the knockback. Killing this without taking damage would require false profit. Okay, that's fine. I don't need that to target there. And he shoots this guy, same thing, they shoot me, and I get knocked back, which is really funny looking. Then I false profit here. I don't need predictive bolt yet. I'm surprised they don't have knockback on their shots. I probably should have checked that. So, if she had the mana, You can do a lot of stuff. You could move. Death's door. Sedatives at the wrong angle, I think. That worked somehow, though. 3, oh, because it's 4 knockback. So 1, 2, 3, 4 does 2 damage. It has 2 direct damage from the knockback directly. They die from the poison... when? End of foresee. It is funny that they're doing most of the equal amount of work. Jen, we've hit a security door. Any chance you can open it from the control room? No, but there's a console 2 cars up train that'll probably do it. That's not much use to us from the other side. Then it's all down to your cool witch friend who's bad at waiting and already went there. Just need to get to there. Use the laptop to open the security door. I need to not die. I need to knock out 2 in 1 turn, which shouldn't be crazy. See, that does do what I was hoping. Oh, yeah, I forgot that it doesn't actually need to do damage to count. Still not crazy. Go here, I could fly. I'm behind him, so can they see me? Yeah, they can. It's just an update. I assume this won't block the bullet. Yep. I wish I could do 1, 2, 3, but I can't. If I could hit the same guy twice, it would be super easy. No, again, I can't do that first. Because they shoot me. I just did this. I can't chain bolt because I don't have the actions. I can't shoot him out there. I have to knock him back. I do not have a time limit. Two of these would be very doable. Direct bolt 1, direct bolt 2, direct bolt 3. And stun that guy. No real reason to stun them, they're just not in a bad spot. Levels with her are a lot simpler, because there's only one person to work with, so there's less options, making it easier. Oh, reinforcements. If you're in the next car anyway, Jen, we could actually use a hand in here. Ignore him, we're fine. There in a sec. Save me a time boost. What does this guy do? Riot Priest Dulcie. Oh, he's immune to sedatives and stuff until they lose 2 HP. Finish with all conscious. Defenestrate 2 in 1 turn. Use Death's Absorb to eliminate 1 hostile, which is probably this guy. Or the Shepherd. Because the Shepherd's Slug of Justice is really an Overwatch type ability. So I want to Death's Door. I do not have a knockback with a usable angle. I'm gonna have to hide from these guys. This guy needs to die for sure. If I don't want to take damage. I guess I can use Resurrect and stuff. So really I should just accept that sometimes that character's dying is the right choice. I'm assuming I can't revive someone that gets launched out a window. Which is interesting. It's interesting to consider. How much does that do? That does 4 damage. Which would actually be 3 damage. Then 2 damage if I knock him into a wall with enough force. I only have single knockback from this, which means that I'd want to Spectral Skull. And if I Spectral Skull, then I don't actually need to knock back, so that's kind of wasteful. My sedative here. Have him. Shoot there. If I were to time boost, how would this... I can't get the double hit on this guy, which is what I was trying to do. If I instead just go for the double, like that. Okay, so this guy's direct shot deals 2 damage, which means that it does 3 damage if it has 1 stack. Low enough HP, but I still don't have... I do have another time boost. Oh, can't line of sight. Okay, that's fine. But if I take the intel... time boost. They only have enough mana for one. Oh, they're in range of this guy. Ooh. And cover doesn't help, which is not surprising. That actually should be fine. And Spectral Skull can finish them off. The knockback here should be fine. Except that takes an action that I didn't properly account for. Because I'd already sedative'd there. Okay. Not what I wanted. This guy only does 2 damage. Let's just take the hit. But still take cover. I'll get shot, which is fine. So she wants to cost out 2 guys, which is pretty easy. I won't move yet. Both of them can be killed. No one unconscious is pretty easy. Death's door is what I need to worry about. If I... 1, 2... I don't think I can do that. I can do that to get the death's door there. And if she... sedatives, that should be fine. So, death's door. The first 2 are defenestrations. Third one's death's door. You move a little back. You sedate them. Out the window. Everyone's alive. Reinforcements come here. Which probably means I should move there. Predictive. I definitely got her confidence up, but that wasn't listed here. But it's listed there. Weird. Goofy. Board and secure the Stoic. Enter Calendar. I don't know if they ever called it the Stoic. Have any concept of where we are. Pending. Cute. Wendana, more central than we expected. We focused a lot on how to get on that train, maybe not enough on where we'd get off. I was kind of banking on an out-of-town supply depot. Let's focus on achieving the out-of-town part fairly immediately. Knock out all enemies, seal all reinforcements. 2 more. Finish the level without letting any enemies attack. Finish by the end of turn 2. Hit 3 with a single spectral skull. That seems like all those are easy enough. I don't use transference. Boop. That's all good, okay. This will restrict their movement. Or they're gonna walk into it anyway, which isn't really that different from restricting their movement. A lot of riot guys. I don't know if we can take 4 of those things. I had no idea Chapel Street presence was this heavy. Chapel Street presence. Feels like we walked into the tail end of a clash. Knock out all enemies, seal all reinforcements, defenestrate in 1 turn. Does this count? I don't see any windows. And I only have access to 1 death's door. Oh, I guess the new character's about to show up. Yeah, new character's about to show up. Spoilers. Have Doll deal total of 10 knockback cumulative. Oh, they're coming from the left over here? They're a beefy character. Hit 5 enemies with a spectral skull. That one seems kind of fun. So it's basically going to boil down to getting a good line here. I didn't mean to click that. Yep, those 5. Yeah, they don't get debuffed, so that's kind of a shame. Oh, I could grab the intel. And bolt twice as many people. Which isn't really necessary. I just need to kill this guy. Does that count as a defenestration? Yes, but it's not a window. It's a hole in the ground. They repeatedly define it as window. Does she specifically, or anyone on the team? Okay, anyone on the team. New character. Get inside, I've got this. Appreciated. We don't really have an inside yet. Then get out of the curfew zone. Okay, but we're gonna be first. Sorry. New squad member, Dal Sabine, the rebel riot priest. You've all heard of her, except not, obviously. A resistance icon using the armor for chapel oppressors against them. She might be the only thing that hits harder than they do. Stability, armor. Interesting. Charge, 1 action, 1 plus knockback, dealing 1 knockback per tile charged, pushing the unit that many squares. If they hit a wall, remaining knockback is taken as damage. Interesting. Sensor slam is just a hit. Swap the location with any person you can see. That's kind of neat. Throw a riot block. Throw a low barricade that blocks movement, can be used as cover, and does extra damage to things knocked into it. You can pick it up again if you move next to it. So 10 knockback cumulative. If I throw that, and I charge this guy, what does it do? Nothing. Does 1 knockback... Oh, do I have to charge in a straight line? But it has like however much range. Okay, it's kind of neat. These guys still need to take damage before they can swap. I need to give them free knockback. Oh, I didn't actually check what I wanted to check. Does this count as... Yeah, it counts as 2 knockback, even though they didn't move. Good. If I move here, can I charge... Here? What? Oh, I have the line wrong. So how much knockback will this give me? A ton? 7, yes. Weird. Well, I don't need that block placed there. So they can swap out easily. I could position somebody, swap, and then charge again. It's 1 swap per mana. I know I can't. Yeah, I could charge again by filling with this. It's just kind of inefficient. It's just cheaper to blast them. They are... Wait, I can swap with enemies. Oh, I didn't account for that. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not gonna be enough. It's not gonna apply because it's not gonna be low HP. I could just Death's Door to kill him. So it's not technically killing or whatever, but... That swap is pretty crazy. You're definitely grabbing the intel. I don't feel like it might be too good. It'll be limited eventually, but that character can move around way too much. Like... crazy movement. It's gonna be necessary eventually, but... Actually, that might be a good start. If I do exactly that, swap back, they might be out of line of sight. In which case, if I swapped and had somebody... this guy can... It seems like they can see there. It's hard to tell. I guess I'll check. Yeah, they can't. It's just so much. Then she can... move and bounce it Spectral Skull. I move it slightly differently. Do I need the mana? I don't think I do. Ooh, I just hit myself though. Oh wait, they trigger on each other. I didn't actually pay attention. Think about that. That's neat. It makes sense, just didn't cross my mind. Finish by end of turn 2. Prevent 5 reinforcements in total. 5 slam damage in 1 charge. That should be doable. Well, the stuff I could do with this. She moved here. Did less damage than I expected. +2, 4 knockback. Shouldn't it do 4 damage? Okay, I have no idea what I did last time. Oh, I used the wrong ability. I used Static Blast instead of Chain. Fair enough. She can close that. He cannot quite fall for profit far enough. What happens if I throw a riot block there? It doesn't block, does it? Prophet's out of range. Oh, actually, never mind. That actually is better to swap. This would still trigger the attack. That's fine. Like, could do that. Oh, that's interesting. The order is they get eaten and then I get shot. Okay, I didn't account for that either. That's fine. Except if I stand here. I assume this won't work. Yeah. If I stood there, set of cocktails obviously in the wrong angle. Riot block does not block what I would need it to. Just want to know if I could push a teammate and use them as a body to not get shot. Because that would be interesting. Because the Gale Grenade there is pretty good. Now I'm sidetracked. One, two, three, four, five. Should kill in one hit. Yes. And it's blocked by the armor. I think that's acceptable. The only question is, did I get far enough? And the answer is probably not. I can close that easily. She might be able to reach that, then swap. They need to be able to swap twice, which they cannot do. Because they can't even swap once. I mean, I can charge skip the edge and there. If I was positioned better, I could swap. Swap, charge, move. He can use the magic. The issue is the chapel priest. Oh wait, how many reinforcements are left? One, two, okay, no. 2, 4, 6. I have to block 2 of these doors on turn 1 if I want to get this. Zan can get one. I just need to kill this guy on turn 1. I don't need to kill anybody else. I can kill this guy, or do most of the killing for this guy. Safely enough. I could accept getting shot here to move up 1 to seal the door. She can move back, one-shot this guy. Then swap with someone. Probably Zan. He can't seal this one, right? He can. It's so close to being doable in one turn. Oh, it is doable in one turn. Oh, because of this being the easy mode where sealing these gives mana. If it was the harder difficulty, it wouldn't give mana, and so I wouldn't be able to just false profit both of those. Okay, that's kind of sad. Interesting new character. That's a pretty good gag. Survive the streets of Callan. Well, it was technically all one street. Survive a street in Callan. Complete. Make contact with resistance. Oh, we're pretending we planned this? Okay, sure. That's fun. 30 meters down. Oh, below. That's actually quite far. Right. Who are you and where did you get your death wish? Hey, I'm Jen, and this is Zan, and this is Banks. We're tracking a team of Black Ops wizards who are burning mana reserves, possibly to start a war. Well, you're not Chapel, that's a good start. Why so sure? They'd lock you up for the outfits you're wearing. They're not above spies, but foreigners casting spells in the streets disproves what they say is biologically possible. Foreigners casting spells in the streets disproves what they say is biologically possible. Forget legal. They say only Kalanis can cast. Only the Chapel Anointed. Used to claim magic was a foreign lie, till they figured out how to control people with it. Now they invented it. They invented it by attuning with the Pantheon. By the way, if people don't believe they have power, they never push hard enough to find out. Any other biologically impossible foreigners show up recently? No word, but I'm not intel. If you're here to stop a war, you came at the right time. The Chapel are about to invade Midil. They've been threatening that for years though, right? It's happening. Announcing in Friday's sermon. The first chaplain's going to declare war on the heretics, and the resistance is going to lose a decade of blood-bought progress. How does it hurt the resistance? Kalani solidarity. That's why they're doing it. We are finally starting to expose them, and this is their nuclear-scale distraction. The crusty old nationalists will crow for everyone to come together for the war effort. The moderates will say it's not the time to focus on our differences, and every twisted bone we've exposed of the Chapel's true nature will slide back under the comfortable fat of national unity. Graphic. I've had to explain it a lot. Look, I don't know if your war is the same as ours, or if they're even connected. But if you've got a plan to stop it, you're one up on us. I have 25 years in Special Forces experience. Jen's the best investigator I have, and Banks can raise the dead. How can we help? Glad you asked. Please be a drawing thing. Okay. Perk point. Throw an ally to give them one extra action. Oh yeah, the bomb boosts all targets in 1 tile radius. More supportive fire is not that useful. The hurtful lie would be really good with those Overwatch guys. If the prophet dies before it disappears, your mana is refunded. It's not bad. I'm not using predictive bolt that much. I think hurtful lie is probably the right choice. If you traveled at least 3 tiles, inflict +3 knockback. Once per turn, if charge hits the target, your action is refunded. That's really strong. You can optionally pass through targets to charge others behind them. Very good. 2 damage. Very boring. If used on a teammate, the mana cost is refunded. Does not apply to other allies. Does not apply to other allies. Does that mean you can only use that once per turn? If enemies are targeting you when you swap, they'll shoot the person you swap with immediately. That's kind of cool. You can also swap with any movable objects. Once per turn, your rat block returns to you when it's destroyed. That's cool. Can remotely toggle the cover to be tall enough to block direct attacks from passing over. That's very good. Oh, too many options. I want to go for charge or swap. Panic is off. Oh, wait, panic. If the victim is an enemy, they gain 1 unsteady when the link is created. If the protectee is an enemy or the victim is an ally, your use is refunded when the transfer happens. So you set it on an enemy, you swap with the enemy gets shot, the damage gets transferred to another enemy, and you get the use back. That is fun. sort of outfits do they get? I cannot see what a sender looks like. Must be something special. Eh. I didn't actually notice that it gave him a sword. Well, made a bit of progress. I didn't play as much as I could have. I will probably stop here. Okay, what day? It might be like over a month before I play this again. Wait, it's not, it won't be hard to come back to. So, I stop early. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.